AMC video. I have just a lot of detail onto what we're going to go through, and this is just my theory. If you like it, definitely thumbs up, subscribe, share with other people, and before I forget to, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So definitely buy AMC. What this person is saying, I love the sign, and they're over in Canada. You clearly can see the Go Canada. So one thing we have to realize is we have a lot of people are having saying the shorts already paid off. You've seen Jim Cramer saying that, and the funny thing is the data's not showing that. The data's showing the direct opposite. So clearly Jim Cramer, sorry, my kids are upstairs and they always are finding a new method to fight. So Jim Cramer has saying that the short's covered. That's funny. We're at 20%. But you know, the one thing I think it's even more interesting when the price keeps on going lower and we see it going lower and lower is it's always at 20%. My theory is that is where they basically capped off on the 100% onto AMC. So they have no more shares to legitimately borrow onto AMC. So that is where I believe they are actually naked shorting, because we would see this going up higher. This is my theory, and that is the reason why we're seeing it only at 20%. Realistically, for all the stuff in the movement going down, we should be at like 25. You would think that would be, and we're at like 30, or at we are at 3%. So it riddled me that why is it we're seeing more price going downwards, but the short interest is still at the same. So I think that basically now they are at this point, they are actually legitimately making naked shorts. Just a theory. I guess they would have to prove me wrong and show me their portfolio. I don't think so. And you can see the other thing, the 5,000, the Russell 2000 is at 41%. This is interesting because, of course, AMC is in the Russell 5. I keep on saying 5,000. The Russell 2000. Every single time again, and we can go into the chart here. This one person brings up a good point onto AMC, onto the price part, into the shorts borrowed. And I really even went to that point here, and you can see it. It's matching what he's basically pointing out, that the short interest has been just keep on rising, why the price keeps on going lower. Does this scare me? Honestly, I am, definitely have emotions into this thing, and I keep on getting scared, but I have not sold one stock, and I have been actually putting more stock into this. I've been buying more. So if I say, no, it doesn't scare me, when I see my portfolio going down, it actually gets me frightened as well. I am human as well as you. We all have seen this, like we're thinking, oh, is the end over yet? And we don't know. And honestly, I think we are still not at the end. The volume has a interesting thing. These like indicators right here is basically buying and holding. So there's a lot of people are buying into AMC on these days. We have seen a lot of people buying and holding. We need to go above, and this is going to be above $17, and we need to close above $17 to be on a upward trend. We are still in a downward trend, even though we had a wonderful day on Friday. We are still on a downward trend. We need to get over that $17 and close above the $17. Is that possible? With AMC, yes, it is possible. Do we think that we're going to have that on Monday? I don't know about that. I look at it as we're still in the downtrend, and you can see the volume has been, the buyers have been dropping. So there's less buyers on Monday. Now, that said, keep in mind, a lot of people don't really buy on a green day because they're thinking it's going to go lower. And you can see on these red days, there is a lot of buyers stepping up. There's buyers stepping up into the plate, buying more AMC. You can see in the chart on that too. That is a very interesting thing. That's the reason why I'm still very bullish onto AMC. The other thing too, we had a bull hammer candle. This is a reversal into the pattern, meaning we will see a uptrend because now the bulls are in charge. Do I think that we are going to go up? I'm hoping so. I'm honestly hoping, but I don't think we are in a upper trend yet. Again, we need to get over the $17, and it'll probably be on Monday. It's going to probably be a little bit lower because it keeps on going downwards with it. So we'll probably have to be at, I would say, 1650. So 1650 to getting above that, and we closed on, it was $15. So that is a, let's look, yeah, $15 we closed. So that is a sign that we need to have. We need to basically go up to 1650. That would be an upper trend on that part. The other thing too is the Pung data. We have, and what this does is it calculates onto the candle. So it calculates the open, it calculates the close, and it calculates where its bottom's at, where it keeps track of everything on that part. So the more volume, the volatility onto these candles, the price onto it, it's expecting to be up higher. So we can see we are sort of expecting on a $30 per share. Now, we scroll down here and you can see it hit, once it hit down into the price, hit the 30, we started losing track and it just had this downtrend. There's an upside onto this. And why I'm bringing this up, it's basically what I'm saying is we are still in a downtrend. Now, you come over here, when we had that squeeze, there was that downtrend. The average of the candles were still above. Same thing, same data we see today. And you can see it consolidating, consolidating, consolidating. Same thing, there's a lot of buyers coming in. And then once it hit above that pun trend, it shot up and it went crazy because it indicated there's money, there's buying indication coming up. And then you can see here, this was a upper trend. It was showing that it's getting to upper trend. It has a green line, upper trend. This purple, violet, what you want to call it, if you're not colorblind, that it was showing it was on a downer trend. It was going down, and it had low money. We have very similar indication onto AMC. Very similar. What I see, AMC has starting to, like, it's starting to have a downtrend, but once we start to reverse, it's starting to come back up. Once we hit, and I think, my theory, it's going to be $30. We're going to see some money push AMC up. And the lower this starts going, it's going to take a little bit of time. You're maybe looking at over time, maybe $29. Once we get up to $29, it's going to be hard. It's going to just keep on rocketing up. My theory, again, what I have for AMC. Now, the other thing is, we can face it, don't want to say it, we always keep on saying AMC is negative beta, and AMC is negative beta, but like gold is negative beta. And we can sit there and say gold's negative beta, but gold's negative beta when the stocks start dropping. Once the stocks keep on dropping within a couple days, gold follows the S&P 500, the market. Why I bring that up? Because I always hear a lot of brokers saying, well, AMC is not negative beta. Yes, they are correct, but then they have to say gold is not negative beta either, because gold does that every single time. And what I am saying is we need to have a good push onto the S&P 500. We have a strong buy signal. We have it's a purple, basically. They don't know where the market's going to go. Interesting. We have a lot of money flow and a lot of holding coming into the S&P 500. Now, where is it? We are still not above the pun data. So if we go above the pun, and why I say this, we need to be above the pun, and maybe Monday we'll see it go. Because majority of the time, if Monday you see a lot of buyers coming in, that means they feel comfortable to have their money over the weekend, on Friday there's a lot of money going in, they feel like there's going to be a lot, they feel comfortable. On Monday, we will more likely see a positive day, a green day. So if the S&P 500 goes above, I would say onto the SPY, we're going to see a $439 around there. And if it closes above that, that's a very strong sign that we are back into an upper trend. We are going into an upper trend. And if we can close, this is another indicator right here. This is going to be even a higher indication. If we go on to the 440, I would say 443 or 440, and close above that, that indicates to me that the trend is changing. But for right now, the trend is not changing, and it looks like we're still going to keep on dropping down. It's in the lower. The buyers haven't came in to the SPY. The SPY has not. You can see the buyers are selling off, and they are selling off still. And we can go into this chart here and go in. I'm making a lot of charts here to indicate the buyers are still not there. The only thing the S&P 500 has right now, it did hit the money flow, and it's starting, the money flow is coming back in. But if you look at the chart over here, the money flow is coming back in, but still starting to drop onto the sellers. It's sort of a sign that the money flow is getting sold. That's where I'm seeing. The RSI has a flip. Very good. The RSI has a flip. The Tesla indication has a buy. So very mixed signals. We are not getting a solid buy yet. Just keep that in mind. And I bring this up from AMC purposes, that the S&P 500 is not a buy yet. That means we can still have a downtrend. I don't want to say that. I don't want to think that. But so far, if we have a good sign on Monday, tomorrow, we could see AMC moving up on the upper trend. That said, I know it's been really rocky movement, and I have been going all around on these charts and going over everything I see. And I'm so sorry if you're very confused. Definitely put a comment if you want me to go over anything else onto AMC. And I will probably be making a video of GameStop as well, because we need to see GameStop go up at the same time AMC, because it will not make the short interest happen. We won't see this short gamma squeeze and short squeeze happen if we don't have GameStop and AMC at the same time moving. And that said, that's the reason why we need both to move. And we can see that the patterns are pushing the exact same thing. So whoever's shorting AMC, they're shorting GameStop. Same thing. That said, peace out. I appreciate your time.